We got cedar. It's a post. It was cut off of a person's, it was the column they were putting on their front porch. And this was a cut-off piece that they gave to me. You know, cedar can be pretty, but it can be scary, all cracked up and all that business. Of course, I've got it mounted between centers. Yeah, a little bit nervous about this one. But we're going to give it a go. Let's give her a spin up and get masked up and all that business. see, man, pretty big hole there. I'm going to have to do something with that. Why are you all chunkied up looking? Huh? Because of you and you. There's some rat-a-tat-tat-tat there. You want to stay together? Better put something in the crack. And down in those pits. Yep. Need to slowly at this. Okay, we're getting ready to have some issues, so we better get her off. Right there. Let's do some CA glue on it. Great. Great googly mooglies. some serious gluing now. Let's see if I can get... Maybe that'll help me get a better cut. Maybe. Really. Try to be careful. Well, right off the bat, it's just going to go where it wants to go. Huh? Is that where you got to be? Is that the way you got to be? Get a glove on. What is up with my spray? It's just dripping out of this can like nobody's business. Work on a few other spots. Not super happy with this shape, especially at the base. So I'm going to work on that, and then hopefully I can just do some shear scraping. Get rid of some of that extra glue, and we can move on to sanding her. And then we can start hollowing her out. I know. Uh-oh. What the heck? did not just... Alright, that did not just happen. How in the world am I going to get that out? Great. Come on. The heck. Just got to have that happen to him. Put the mask on, blow that out. So, here we go. Not ever Fractal burnt the cedar, but we're going to give it a try. Let's start up here at the top. I see this one enough. See, I bet you it's going to struggle with that knot. Okay. Clear? Clear? Can't see what we're doing.
Okay, clear.
Clear. So pretty.
Come tell me when.
I'll let you know. It's going to come some time. Of course, you know, because of the solution probably.
I don't have much juice
Oh,
going.
that's alright. It's going nicely. I like it. Okay.
Clear. Clear.
Clear. Where it's going to.
I'm seeing it over here in the joint.
I'm just trying to travel around because it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, a little hard. It's
Okay.
clear.
Clear. Okay.
Clear. Clear.
Clear. Alright, it's clear. Okay.
Clear.
Clear.
That's not bad.
Do what?
That's flat 80. That's not bad. That's what I used to always run that. Still going?
So, let's stop.
Clear.
Clear. Okay.
Clear.
Alright, now I gotta look it over.
Clear.
Okay, clear. So let's have a talk about what I just did to the wood. We took electricity, a lot of electricity to it, and Fractal burn it. This is super dangerous, therefore I won't show you the machine. I won't even tell you what the mixture of the solution that I put on the wood. It is something that I've been doing for a few years now, and we take a lot of safety precautions when we do that. Never something I do by myself. We have dead man switches and different kinds of controls. We stand on really thick rubber. We stand at least 6 to 8 foot away from the piece. We also stand a good distance away from the actual machine that we use. And we put the table on rubber. We put rubber on top of the table. We'll put the piece on top of the rubber. We take every precaution that we can take because it is super dangerous, and people have been injured severely from doing this process, and I'm sure it's because they didn't take the precautions, or they just didn't know quite what they were doing with these devices, and they didn't make them properly or something. Take it very, very seriously, and it can create some really amazing things. So yeah, anyway, I just kind of wanted to give you a little heads up on what I just did. Now, time to make it a little messier. Gonna take a brush, gonna clean out all the charred areas. Then I will go over and kind of sand, trying not to take away too much of what I just did, but I need to get some of this solution sanded away. If I just use something to clean it off, it just doesn't work quite as well. Especially, I've never used it on a cedar. I have done it on a redwood, and it does turn the wood a lot darker. It's even turned the wood a lot darker. I think it's the solution will do that, and the burning process. Anyway, it can change the color of the wood drastically. I'm hoping that I'm not too blotchy with my coloring of the wood. I'm hoping it doesn't go too dark, but if you can see down this way, there's still a lot of the red in the redwood. But when you've got the color or the solution, where I'd had the solution on some of it, it definitely changed the color of the wood. Yeah, I've not ever done this with cedar, so I'm anxious to see. I think it will keep the wood browner, but a lot of times your cedar turns brown over time unless you can get a really good UV protectant on it. Anyway, let's get to cleaning. I wanted to explain all this, while I wasn't masked up, because I will be masked up for all of this process. And then we'll figure out what kind of finish we want to put on it, because that will also make a difference on the color. So, all right, here we go. gonna get real dark here in a minute because I'm gonna put some denatured alcohol on it. Try to get it cleaned up. This is probably what my finish is going to look like. Do some more cleaning on it. All right, let's see how she's going to look. Try to make sure I get it down inside those fractal spots really good. Don't get no runs, lady. Pretty big piece that you're putting on here. Don't you spill your stuff either. Pretty famous for that. Gotta move kind of fast with this sanding sealer. This Mylan's sanding sealer will get thick and tacky and okay, let's get her bottom off. Got her soaking it up. She's thirsty. All right, here we are. Yeah, she's pretty good size. We bring her in, let you have a little closer look of her. Here I go. I'm gonna move this light. There you go. What do you think? Now, some of the things that I was worried about was the fact that it was cedar. And of course, there was quite a few cracks in it. Did get her bottom off. You can still see the red from that. And I was a little worried about going through because every time I measured to see how far down I was a little nervous. I felt like I was right there. So on the inside, you can't see it because it's too dark. Let me see if I can get a little bit of light in there. I did not go. I'm still pretty thick. I was having too much trouble. Yeah. I did give her a a little bit of a mineral oil spritz. That's the reason you'll see a little bit of shine still, because it's waiting to soak in. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Share the video with your friends, family. That'll help me. Consider subscribing if you haven't. I try to put out a video a week. Yeah. So let me know what you think in the comments. I like the comments. They'll help my channel too, and I just like hearing from everybody and see what they think. So you guys take care, and we'll see you on the flip side.